Podcast Network Asia.
Ikaw ba ay nagta-transition from trabaho to entrepreneurship or becoming self-employed? Kung ano man ang deal mo, nako, good news. Sa episode na ito, we are going to talk about how you can transition successfully from employment to entrepreneurship.
Hi, I'm Chinkitan and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Hi there, this is Chinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Again, I would like to thank everyone for taking your time out to listen to this podcast. If you're watching this on video, congratulations. Nag-start na po kami mag-innovate. Again, may video factor na rin kami. Once a week, we release this video at my new channel, my second channel. Kaya kung hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe sa second channel ko sa YouTube, please do so. Alam nyo, sa tagal-tagal ko sa pagnenegosyo at pagiging trainer, teacher, or let's say communicator, this is what I've realized. Maraming nagtatanong sa akin, Chinky, paano ba mag-umpisa ng negosyo? Ay ako'y empleyado. Alam mo, as I mentioned in this past episode already, na hindi lang kasi yung negosyo ang dapat isipin. Ang daming factors na kailangan i-consider bago ka maging successful. Number 1, mental. Are you mentally prepared? Number 2, are you emotionally prepared? Number 3, are you financially prepared? And that is the topic that I'm going to discuss this afternoon or this podcast. So, una, magkaroon muna tayo ng financial assessment. Kasi at the end of the day, karamihan ng negosyo, 90% kailangan mo ng pera at puhunan. Okay, at saka hindi lang po puhunan ng pinag-uusapan po natin. We need to learn how to evaluate your current financial situation and understand yung needs mo. And when you talk about needs, there are 2 needs. Number 1 is the personal, number 2 is the business. Okay, let's talk about personal needs muna. Pag pinag-usapan ng personal needs, tubig, kuryente, upa, bahay. Okay, meron ka na bang na-set up na tinatawag na emergency fund? Ano itong emergency fund na ito? Ito yung just in case na mawalan ka ng work, tumigil ang kita mo, may pumapasok pa rin pambayad ng upa, kuryente at bahay mo. Okay? How many months? At least 6 months to 12 months. Especially when you are transitioning in to get into business. 6 months to 1 year. Kasi the reason why kailangan mo talaga to ng 6 months to 1 year, mga ka-friendship at ka-iponaryo, kasi I always expect the best in business na makikita siya, but I always prepare for the worst. Kailangan lang maging realistic, logical, and practical. Does it make sense? What if kung di bumenta? At kung wala kang emergency fund, ito pong pinakamasakit. Ito yung pinakamasakit. Habang nagbi-build ka na ng negosyo mo, wala kang perang pumapasok, mapipilitan ka, mai-stress ka na mangutang para may mag-survive lang ang pamilya mo. While in the process, wala ka pa rin pera na pumapasok sa negosyo mo, may stress ka pa. That's number 1, emergency fund for your personal. And then the second, can you set up also, do you have already another emergency fund set up for your business fund? Okay, when you say business fund, hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan dito yung tinatawag nating capital expenditure. Ang ibig sabihin po ng capital expenditure, mga kaiponaryo, yung initial cash out mo para ipuhunan mo. Halimbawa, meron kang tapsihan, initial cash out mo, kawali, tinidor, kutsara, plato, mantika, gas, tapos yung stove, 'di ba? Yung plato, 'di ba? Lahat na kailangan, yung tosino mismo, itlog, kanin. So yan po yung puhunan na initial na tinatawag nating capital expenditure na one time mo lang ilalabas. Meron din tayong tinatawag na OPEX. Operational expense, ito na po yung pwesto, yung tao, kuryente, yung tubig, nababayaran mo, yung tax, kasama na rin po yun. That is on the business fund. Ang let me ask you this question, sa business fund, meron ka na rin ba nakaset up na at least 3 to 6 months? 3 to 6 months na operational expense just in case na walang benta, mabubuhay at mapapasweldoan mo at mababayaran mo yung kuryente at tubig mo sa loob na 3 hanggang 6 na buwan. Dalawang emergency fund, personal and business fund. Pag ang sagot mo, wala, ay again, hindi ka pa handa. Nagigets nyo? Number 3, yung alternative income. Oo, ang sinasabi ko rin, ito yung another practical in terms of personal finance. aside from yung plano mong itakbo yung negosyo, meron bang another source of income? Kahit di ka pa kumikita dito, may pumapasok na pera pambayad ng pangangailangan mo. Oo. Pag ang sagot mo ay wala rin, mag-isip-isip ka. Pag ang sagot, meron, good. Diba? At least, hindi ka na may stress. May pambayad ka ng mga daily mo. Diba? Ang iniisip mo na sa negosyo mo. And ito pa, last. Meron ka pa bang business funding? Ito na. When you say business funding, ito na, let's go back to CAPEX, yung capital expenditure, initial na ilalabas mo sa produkto, sa ideas, di ba? Like sabi, tapsihan o magkano yung kailangan mo ilabas para mabili mo yung mga kawali, tinidor, kutsara, planggana, di ba? Bigas, lahat, magkano yun? Na-explore mo na ba yung funding options mo? Ito ba yung manggagaling ba sa savings mo? Ito ba yung manggagaling sa kaibigan mo, kamag-anak mo, sa mana mo? Oy, may mana ka ha? O sa investors mo, uutangin mo ba? Ito yung mga kailangan masagot. Woo! As I'm telling you all of this, probably some of you are saying, Chinky, mukhang ayaw ko na magnegosyo. Well, mas maganda na I'm telling you the truth and the truth will set you free rather than you going into business blind. Pagkatapos yan, you will lose only your hard-earned money. And ayaw kong na mangyari yan sa iyo. So if you can answer all of these questions right now, nasasagot mo talaga, ay meron na akong, in other words, meron na akong, na-assess ko na, meron na akong 6 months na emergency fund, 6 for personal and business, meron na rin akong alternative income, meron na rin akong pondo, ay by all means. Ibig sabihin yan, maganda ang iyong financial standing. But, okay, hindi pa tayo tapos. Kasi hindi lang mental, hindi lang emotional, hindi lang finances ang dapat natin pag-usapan. Alam nyo ba? You should also learn how to transition practically kasi may iiwanan kang trabaho Diba? At ayaw mong, ito lang I always tell people, never burn your bridges. Huwag mong susunugin ang iyong tulay. Kasi hindi mo alam, baka sooner or later kailangan bumalik sa trabaho. At pagka binitin mo sila, ay hindi ka na makakabalik. Kaya nga yan ang pag-uusapan natin sa next episode on how you can transition practically para hindi ka masunog. So if you like this episode at talagang na-appreciate nyo to, please type the word appreciate naman sa comment section and also do share this podcast. Copy link mo lang. Ito nang hinihingi ko sa inyo. Copy link nyo lang tong episode na ito. I-share nyo lang sa friends nyo para matuto sila at syempre, maiwasan nila pagkakamali. And I hope that you are enjoying and learning. Tatandaan, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Think positive. Bye.
Hi guys, thank you for listening to this episode of the Think Positive Podcast. This podcast is powered by Podcast Network Asia. If you want to keep on growing and stay inspired, follow us on wherever you're listening to this podcast and share it with friends. Have a good day and always think positive.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.